Hey everybody, welcome to the Dad Challenge Podcast. My name's Josh. Today we're diving right into Creepshow Art's video, and you're here on Rumble because I cannot risk the strike, and I know for a fact that they're big time hypocrites, and so I'm not going to risk it. Now I could play the video because they played some of my video, and I didn't strike them, and I'll tell you why a little bit later, but I'm not going to risk it, so I'm going to break down everybody's videos that I have to use their content on Rumble because I can't do shit about it. So that being said, I'm going to open up the video. I've watched it once already, so this isn't the first time watching it, but I wanted to just kind of, obviously I had to see it because it's a big deal. Creepshow Art's got a big channel, and you know, it's a big deal. When a bigger channel talks about you, you got to rebut. They're looking to drama bait me, and they want to elevate their channel, and I'm not going to give them the opportunity. But over here in Rumble, I don't mind, right? I'll do it here because they can't strike me. So, that being said, I am going to break this down here in detail with using his video and N-Bird and Creepshow's video, and I'll do Camellia as well, and maybe I'll even dive in a little bit of YouTuber headlines just because she's been just aching for it. So I'll give her a little bit of what she wants, but in the meantime, I'm gonna pop this open here, and we're gonna watch this together, this shitty ass video together, and I'll break it down for y'all. Okay. So before I get started, it's, you know, this guy N-Bird, I don't even know who this guy is, and that's not a dig at him or anything like that. I didn't even know who Creepshow Art was, to be honest with you, until Camellia interviewed her or something. And then now I'm kind of learning about all these people, and I call them mean girls because they're ganging up on me, and that's fine. Look, when you're on this platform, this is what comes with this platform. When your platform elevates, you become a target for a lot of people just because they run out of shit to talk about. So, Creepshow uses the excuse that she's got surgery, and so she couldn't do this video, so she passed it off to her JV team, which is probably a bad idea, because Creepshow's probably, from the video I did watch earlier, she's pretty well-spoken, and she's got some good stuff on her channel, so she passed this off on purpose, because she knows it was going to be a ratioed video. And I actually didn't know that was going to be that way. When they came out with it, I'm like, ah, shit, I'm done. That's just the way that goes. Bigger channel talks about you, it could be a death knell. But that's not what happened here. But let's go through the video, and then maybe I'll bust through some of the comments a little afterwards, and let me break this down. And yeah, I'm going to get a little bit petty. That's kind of what I do here. So if you don't want to see me get petty and swear and get mad and upset, don't watch this video, okay? A lot of people are coming at me with like, oh, I don't like the way you do that. Well, then don't watch this one, okay? I can do the serious stuff for you to break it down in real time. I can break it down in analytics and do all that cool stuff without being petty and all that stuff, but this ain't the video. When I break down people's videos on Rumble right here, you're not going to like this. So if you don't like that side of me, don't watch this video. So without further ado, let's dive into the JV team on the Creepshow Art channel.
Hey everyone, I just wanted to start this video with a few definitions because we are definitely going to need them with what we're talking about today. First off, we have a lovely definition called fair use. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act, allowance is made for fair use purposes such as criticism, comment, news report, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. And the other definition we have is harassment. Harassment is a form of discrimination. It includes any unwanted physical or verbal behavior that offends or humiliates you. Generally,
Before I go further, just want to let you guys know, yeah, he's reading these definitions, but just go make sure you look at their channels because they do the exact same thing that I do. What he's saying here is he's calling himself out. These people are such hypocrites, and that's fine. We all do the same thing on the commentary channels, but when he's telling these things, don't forget that he does the same thing. They have multiple videos about Without a Crystal Ball, other people, Jeffree Star, all the people that they come after because they're commentary channels, right? I guess I consider myself a commentary channel as well, but I have one single mission, and it's kind of what it is. These people just find what's next, and they just go on to the next thing. They're not really concerned. They don't care about their topics at all. They just find they just find the next thing, and it's going to get them some views. So this guy's full of shit already, and I don't like his haircut.
Harassment is behavior that persists over time. I know that this isn't Shannon's voice. You know, she's recovering.
Oh, isn't it? Thanks, dude. Got it. And your amazing Photoshop skills.
Surgery, so I'm here, and as you can tell, I'm no artist, and I'm not that funny, but
also true.
I've prepared a video, and I hope you enjoy. Do I do my own intro in Shannon's video? I mean, I guess it wouldn't hurt. What the?
Okay. First of all, I asked my son, I'm like, is this really the haircut that's in for these young people right now? And he said, yes. And I'm like, really? The 1995 to 98 has come back in full force. This guy was definitely the kid star of Mrs. Doubtfire. Jonathan Taylor Thomas, circa 1997. He's definitely going to need like his own teen poster you put on the wall with all the cool backgrounds. He's got the hair. Teen Living or whatever those friggin' magazines were called. That's this guy.
What's up? Nice to meet you. My name is N-Bird on the Creepshow art channel. If you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. Today we are talking about the Dad Challenge podcast. Shannon asked me to do this video on her channel while she recovers from her surgery, and I hope that is going amazingly. I might be biting off more than I can chew.
Yep. JV. Dude.
But I hope you enjoy. If this is your first time seeing me, I have been the victim of some ruthless pranks from Shannon. Also, in the new year,
Is some of those pranks the teddy bears in your back there?
I'll be editing for Shannon, so that is fun. Nice to meet you. I also
Oh, this guy edits for her probably, so she probably outsources a lot of her editing and he edits. That's probably where their relationship is.
scratched my neck 5 minutes ago, and it'll be red for the entirety that I record. I just want to be clear on what I'm talking about today. I know that Josh from the Dad Challenge podcast is doing some work trying to stop the exploitation of children in family vlogs, and I 100% agree with that.
And right here is where you stop the video and be like, cool. But here's what happens after these types of conversations. But, so everything you say after this moment is erased. Okay, everything behind this moment you're about to say is erased. Yeah, you're 40, I hate that he does that, but let's dig deeper and find out why he shouldn't be doing it. So I just want you guys to remember, this happens a lot in these commentaries. Camellia does that, everybody's, I love what he's doing, but I hate him and what he's doing. It's just, remember that, because that's important when you hear those types of conversations. It's important when you hear that as soon as someone says the word but, everything built before that but, erase it.
I, however, do not agree with the methods that he is using in order to try and stop it. He's
Thanks, Dad.
borderline harassing the Stouffer family.
Stauffer.
And just doing it in poor taste, doing a lot of parodies and
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
mockery videos.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Barbour Family Fun Wagon.
I'm sorry, that shit's funny. I got lipstick all over my teeth. That shit's funny. I'm sorry, even watching that makes me laugh again. I busted out laughing. It's the lipstick on the teeth. I love it. I wonder if these guys watch SNL. I wonder if these guys actually watch comedians, because it's, as I go through this, you're going to see them come back to this a lot. It sounds like they don't like things that are funny. And this shit's funny. I don't care who you are. Go read the comments and come back to me.
My name's Josh, and today we're going to give you 15...
By the way, I got struck for Brittany K's stuff for using less, because I pause way more than this. So I could easily go ahead and strike this channel if I wanted to. And we're going to get into that in a future video. But I just wanted to say, I'm not going to strike this channel. Because you know why I'm not going to strike this channel? Because he's got, at least this guy or whoever has the balls to show his face. Even though, I'm not going to say it, but just saying.
is to be fake-ass douchebags on the internet.
He even has a channel that kind of mocks James Stouffer's
Stauffer.
detailing channel.
Yeah. So here's, let me pause this here. He's almost like, just in passing, yeah, I'm just harassing some random detailing channel. You missed a part there, little dude. You missed a big part. James Stauffer has over 1 million views on his channel. James Stauffer is the dad that rehomed H. Why are you just glossing over that like that's nothing? Like it's just, oh, yeah, also he's harassing this other guy, so whatever. It is what it is. Come on, dude. Be fair here. Dude, JV. This music hurts me.
And I just think it's very childish, and it's not
Is it childish?
the way to go about making real change on the platform.
All right. Thanks for the tips there, Tips. Now, before we go any further, you know what you could have said here, N-Bird or whatever the hell your name is. Here's how you can go about it. I want you guys to notice something. Him, Camellia, YouTuber Headlines, Creepshow, all these people, okay? They all come at me. They all come at me for my methods, okay? And none of them offer alternatives. Zero alternatives. Well, I don't know what to do, but I don't like what he does. Shut your pie hole and do something then. Okay, if you don't like what I'm doing, but you love what I'm doing, which is so weird. You love my message and everything I'm doing, and the message is getting, clearly it landed on your radar for what I'm doing. You don't like it, then do something about it. It's like they stand on this platform, they think they're staying on the platform with me about anti-exploitation of children on YouTube. Except they're only anti-me. They just use the other thing to be like, okay, just so you know, I'm against that too, but we have to get to the T. We have to get to the T. Forget about his mission for a minute. Forget about the things he's doing and he's passionate about. Let's just call him out on this.
I have noticed also with the help of Shannon and another YouTuber, Camila, a couple trends in his content, including a little bit of harassment and hypocrisy to sprinkle it on there, just like the little rainbow sprinkles on your ice cream sundae. I think even when we have great intentions, we can become misguided, just focus in and attack on something, and it's really kind of detrimental in the long run. And
detrimental how? To who? Who's it detrimental to? Is it detrimental to the family vlogger? To Micah, to James? Is it detrimental to them? Yes. Who's it detrimental to? To who? To what cause? There's no cause. I'm the one talking about it here. I am the one. You commentary channels who love my message and what I'm doing are the ones who are talking against it right now. What cause is it hurting? They're hurting the cause of child exploitation because I'm bringing it up in conversations every day? Is it really hurting the cause, or is it starting the conversation? This is just bullshit, what he's saying here.
it doesn't really help. So that's...
Again, how does it not help? Clearly, there's been at least 4 channels, maybe 5, that have taken their kids off. So far, so good, bruh. What have you been doing?
We're going to talk about. I don't know about you, but I don't feel smart enough yet, so I'll be right back. I don't know if you can see my eyes through these or not, but I kind of...
This is really... Okay.
like the look. I just want...
Yeah, nope.
this to be clear. I'm no expert when it comes to anything. I encourage...
So why don't you do a video that gets 100,000 views? You're no expert on it, but let's go into it. Stupid.
you to go and do your own research before coming to conclusions. These are just my opinions, and...
This is what I love about YouTube, too. A lot of people do this. YouTuber headlines, chameleon. These are just my opinions, and so don't even listen to them. No, they want you to listen to their opinions. They have platforms for you to listen to their opinions. They want you to listen to their opinions. Otherwise, why would they shoveling them into your face like they are right now? These are not opinions and just do research. Shut up. You're an opinion channel. I'm an opinion channel. I want you to listen to my opinion. That's why I'm giving. You're coming to get my opinion. This is a bullshit argument that so many commentators use to be like, to make themselves feel less guilty about the shit that they're dealing. That's what it's all about. Oh, I'm just, do your own shit. No, you want them to.
my opinions in this video do not reflect Shannon's opinions.
Yes, they do reflect Shannon's opinions. You know why they reflect Shannon's opinions? And my girl Brit Glow did a video on this. Shannon signed off on this. Yep, it's her opinion. She put it on her effing channel. Yep, it is definitely her opinion. If this wasn't her opinion, she wouldn't put it on her channel. This is on Creepshow. Even though Haircut here did the video, this is all Creepshow. Shannon signed off on it. This is Shannon's content. It's on her channel. You cannot use this as an excuse to be like, oh, if there's pushback, Shannon's not to blame. Shannon's 100% to blame on this one, for sure. And I'm sure she fed him the content, because her and Camellia had their little conversations and sharing my emails and all that stuff. Sure, he didn't even know who the hell I was until he actually probably does the editing of the videos. But again, she probably just passed this on to him because she knew she was going to get some hate for it. And rightly so. It's like kicking a puppy, man. When you're coming after a guy who's against the exploitation of children and you're like, this guy's an asshole, you are kicking a puppy. No, I know I'm a puppy who can swear, it could be a dickhole, and I'm petty and all that stuff. It's still a puppy. The message still stands. It's a puppy message, right? You can't just come at people and be like, yeah, he's... Look, if I was just doing tea on different things, sure, come after me and all that. I know, and again, I am fair game to come after no matter what, about my methods, whatever. But again, the reason you got ratioed is because of my message, not because of who I am, but because of what I stand for. And so what I stand for on my channel is what I stand. The message I put out is my stance. Creepshow Art. This is on your channel. This is your stance. I don't know how else to say that.
Necessarily. If there's any hate to be given here, direct it at me, please.
No, you can direct it at both of them because this is Shannon's channel. This is Creepshow Art's content. 100%. Sorry. You can't use that. That is not cool.
So, my man Josh hates...
I'm not your man, bro. Chief. Buddy. I'm not your man. Okay? I would not be friends with you. You don't like comedy or funny things, so I don't know how you have fun in life. You have too many teddy bears, man.
family vloggers. If you use your kid for views even one time, it is unforgivable.
All I care about is if you use your kids on YouTube, even if you put them in 2 or 3 videos, and everybody, you'll see the argument here. Oh, she doesn't use them that much. Does she use her kids? Does she use them? Yep.
But Josh didn't want you to know that
Get ready for it.
he filmed his wife's pregnancy and birthing and put that on his YouTube. And sometimes he brings them in for views, but that's okay.
Not for views. And here's where we're going to get it. So people were calling me out. As my channel grew, I started realizing, shit, I got to take this stuff off. Those videos for my children are gifts for my children and my family, okay? They were put on there 7 and 5, 6 years ago, before I had anybody on my channel. Okay, 7 years ago. My daughter was born almost 8 years ago, everybody. Okay? No, she was born over 8 years ago. I'm stupid. She's 8 years old. I'm stupid. She was born 8 years ago. So those videos are 8 and 6 years old. I don't put my kids on my channel for views. And I've clarified since here that these family vloggers, okay, use their kids for views and money. Okay? That's what I've come at. That's what I've said every time. And I also have clarified that if you put your kids on your channel in passing here and there, I'm not coming at you. Everybody can tell the difference between a family vlogger who uses their kids for money and a family, mommy vlogger where a kid comes in passing. This has been the thing, and I do get why they're saying this. And that's why I did remove this stuff, because it's problematic. Even though I don't believe it's problematic, I did it because people have told me, hey, look, you should probably do it because it makes you look hypocritical. And I said, you know what? You're right. It is what it is. Although I do not make money off my kids on my channel at all. They're hardly in my channel. And it is what it is. It is a hypocritical thing for me to put my kids on there. But those videos I created about my family years ago. And the only views are on them are for my daughter watching them, because those are our favorite videos in the world. My wife and I sang the Cinderella song. We sang the Spark song. What we do is record songs for our children that are their songs. We record them. I record them with my music, my guitar, my production, and our vocals, and we give those to our children and our family as a gift. It wasn't for YouTube clout or money. But I digress. I see why he thinks I'm a hypocrite.
Because they're his kids. They're not the kids of the bigger creators that he critiques on the internet.
All I care about is if you use your kids on YouTube, even if you put them in 2 or 3 videos. And
why does he have a few of my favorite things there?
you'll see the argument here. Oh, she doesn't use them that much.
And first of all, the one below there is my son, who's adult. He's 18. My son up there, he's 14. And and here's another thing to separate this, if you want. Look, again, I get what he's saying here. But here's what, I'm not putting out my kids' first periods. I'm not arguing with them online. I'm not showing their acne and them shaving their legs. I'm not showing their problems, their autism, their everything for everybody, for the world to see. I'm not doing any of that. The Gummy Bear song was a parody. The Peanut Butter Cookie was a parody. The Christmas song is a parody. And then What's the Deal with 8 Passengers? I wanted to bring my son on, who gets a ton of great commentary in there because he loves doing this. So he comes on the show and people love him. But I digress. You're right. I do put my kids on my channel, but I have clarified since then, and clearly this guy didn't do the research. You're allowed to clarify and change your position too. But in that being said, I'm still going to put my kids, once in a blue moon on Instagram, my kid trying to blow out, one of those dandelions with his mask on. I'll still do the fun stuff. I'm telling you, everybody can tell the difference between a family vlogger who uses their kid for money and those who don't. And that's where I draw the line. When you need to make money off the backs of your children, you're doing it wrong. And I've said that, I don't know, 100 times, so.
Does she use her kids? Does she use them? Yep.
And it's impressive because he does all this research, but then doesn't do any research. He finds old videos of my adult son, by the way, on here, and my daughter in the back of a car doing a road trip where you can't even see her, by the way, and all this stuff. I get it, but he does all this research, but then he misses so many other things.
Does she use her kids? Does she use them? Yep.
I think it's inherently fine to post your family. I think, if you want to film your wife's birth, that's fine. Not your wife's birth, the birth of your child. I hope you weren't there for your wife being born.
I can tell why this guy doesn't like comedy. But yes, I'm cool with you filming anything you want. I'm not the arbiter for what you should be doing. I'm just saying, and I'm going to clarify again 1,000,000 times. Maybe I just need to make one video. Watch this definitive video on my stances and all this stuff, because yes, things have shifted. I even had a family vlog, and I'm like, I ain't doing this shit. This is crazy. I even did all that stuff, okay? But as things shift, I have to make a stance because I'm getting bigger, and I do get that. I do get why it shows people. But all this stuff was done way in the past when I had no problem with family vloggers at all. There was a moment in my life, even more than like 2 months ago, where I was like, this isn't such a big thing, until I actually started seeing the detriment it had on the internet and for these kids, until I started waking up and seeing the analytics and all that stuff. All this stuff is coming to light, and I told you this, in real time sometimes with you. I'm discovering this stuff with you guys, which I think is amazing. But again, if you use your kids for money, it's wrong.
That'd be really, really weird. If you're going to criticize anyone who does it ever, saying it's unforgivable, don't try and die on a hill saying you've never done it either, because you have done.
I never said I didn't do it, dumbass. Where did I? Please bring up that video. I've never said I didn't do it. I actually said it multiple times. I've done it. multiple times. And those who watch me know I've said that. Yep, I've done it. I've put my kids online. I've done their births. I've done everything. But I didn't do it as a family vlogger to make money. When these women get pregnant, it's literally to make money. When they do their baby bump videos and their pictures on the line and the people that are watching, it's all for money. Mine was to document my family, which a lot of them say they do. Oh, we're just doing this to document our life. Bullshit. Okay? I actually was, and there's a lot of people who actually do. So, I get it and I don't. And at the same time, he obviously didn't do research.
Videos with your children and your family in them. Of course, you're not a family vlog channel. If you do videos with your family in them, they're...
Take a drink every time this guy does air quotes. You'd be hammered.
Gonna get more views or a different audience, or people are going to be interested. My man's doing the
Don't call me your man, dude. Chief, bro. I ain't your man.
exact same thing that he's criticizing others for. He's also complained that...
No. I'm criticizing oh my god, I can't believe I have to say this. For using your kids for money. For having to use them. For putting the pressure on them to do ads and battery ads like Ace Fan, or like the Sakona Jolies and things where they're putting in pictures and playing Legos. If you make money off your kids, stop. That's where I say every time.
His big creators are copy striking him and his videos for talking about them.
That's how this game works on YouTube. I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to be like, how dare you? You're a creator hurting a creator. I don't care. That's how this works. I'm messing with their wallet. That's all that matters to them. It's not about, hey, this guy called us out and all these family vloggers...
Meanwhile, he has striked smaller channels, allegedly, that criticize...
Copyright claimed a smaller channel. Yep. And I'm not, and again, he just glosses over the fact that I'm not complaining I got struck here, everybody. I'm not complaining, nor have I ever complained. I actually said, I'm surprised it took them this long. Never did I complain. That is how this game works on YouTube. If they don't like you, they get to strike you. Just the way it is, I get to fight it, and I am fighting it. Now I get the lawyer involved in getting the fight. So, yep, I have asked many people, and I've gotten multiple claims even from lawyers that say, yes, this is transformative work, and that's how it works on YouTube. But if I'm messing with YouTube's wallet too, you better believe they're going to shadow ban me or get me off their platform. So I'm up against a big guy here, so I get it. I'm up against bigger channels who have more clout. And I'm going to show you guys a little video with Fathering Autism soon about what he's trying to do to me too. So we'll get to that. But yes, never once did I complain about being struck. I'm not a hypocrite there. I expected it fully. I know that my time on this platform is short. And so I will do the most damage I can in that short amount of time.
him. YouTuber Headlines was a channel who talked about the Dad Challenge podcast, and she got her videos taken down and struck.
Nope. And we'll cover that soon. Copyright claim. It's different than striking. Okay, I'm like, if you're going to make money off me, I'm taking half your money. That's the way this is going to go. All YouTuber Headlines had to do, and I'll cover this on my main channel on YouTube, all she had to do was fight it, and she would have won. Possibly. I don't know. Maybe she would have. But she didn't want to fight it. You know why she didn't want to fight it? Because she doesn't want anybody to know who she is. That's why. When you fight a copyright claim on YouTube, you have to input your name, phone number, and address, and everything else. So I can send you a lawyer letter so we can fight it afterwards. YouTube will say, okay, you know what? We're taking we're going to give you your video back, and you're just now claiming that it's all on you, and if that person sues you, we're out of the picture. That's all YouTube does this for. I copyright claimed, not struck. There's a big difference here. That's okay. We'll cover that in another video.
And struck. She got them struck. He goes on and on preaching fair use, but no one's allowed to use his videos. He can only use...
No, you can use my videos all you want. And again, I'm going to discuss this on the main channel. I'm not going to strike him for using my videos. Everybody, hear this. I struck her because I don't like creepy people that I don't know who they are coming at me. Doing 8, 10 videos about me, creeping up my wife, creeping up my family. And again, I'm going to cover that in another channel. But long story short, people were writing disparaging comments about my family in her comment section, and she's liking them, which means that she was reading them, hearting them, thumbs upping them. Don't do that. Also, if you're nameless and you're on this platform, okay, and you just want to be like, well, I'm nameless and I'm going to come out and just do an entire channel where I just tear everybody down all the time, but I want to stay anonymous and that's my right. Sorry, you're in the public eye now. You are public. You are available for scrutiny, just like I am, just like N-Bird, just like Creepshow, just like Camellia. Everybody's available for scrutiny. If I want to find out who you are, I'm allowed to find out who you are. You are in the public eye now. You don't get to just claim, well, I'm anonymous, so I get to stay. This is my right. Sorry. Then if that's my right, I want you guys to stop doing videos about me and only do positive, uplifting videos, because that's my right. Don't be so stupid. Be an adult. Don't be dumb.
Fair use. No one else can use fair use. These family vlogging channels, by no means, if they're exploiting their kids, that is not okay.
They are. It's not if, they are.
The Stoffers, what they did to the little boy, the adopt.
I'm gonna blank that out. This guy has no right to use that kid's name properly. That kid is off the internet and his name should not be used ever. We call him H on my channel and I blank him out any chance I get. This douchebag clearly doesn't understand that because he doesn't do his research. Don't use the kid's name. In the end, I hope the law is passed and I hope it becomes H's law. Truly do hope that. But don't say his name. Don't be a dick.
The child, definitely not okay. But I also think the way that...
Hey, it's not okay what they did to this kid. Let's reiterate what they did to this kid, all right? Let's do this together. Because clearly it's not been... It's lost on you what this family did to this little kid, H. Oh, I hate that these guys are glossing over this shit. So let's recap, shall we? The Stoffers had something like 20,000 followers when they did the little channel. So they weren't small, but they weren't big. And so they decided to adopt from China. And here's why they adopted from China. It's faster. Then they adopted a kid with special needs, because it's faster. They didn't foster, okay? Because fostering is, you can't put them on the channel. They didn't adopt locally because it takes years and years and years. They didn't have time. They needed to get this shit done fast. So they find a kid overseas with issues because they're way easier to adopt. They think he's terminal. They allegedly think he's terminal. And so they bring him in, and maybe they had the heart to be like, we're going to give him a better life until he dies. You know what? You could even say a family that does that, amazing. He gets here. They monetize the whole shit, 27 videos up to the point where they get him, okay? They crowdfund for the entire adoption subsidy, all of it, from their fans, okay? They go to China on a 2-week vacation, they grab the kid, they bring him home, okay? They bring him from a place he doesn't speak a language, okay? He's already got issues. They don't know what his issues are. The doctor warned them. You probably don't want to do this. She got on camera bawling her eyes out about, I don't care what the doctor says. I'm doing this. I'm a nurse, okay? They were warned from this doctor not to do it. So they're going to be like, nah, it's not for you. Doctor probably saw the narcissistic tendencies, saw their channel and said, it's going to be shit. It's going to be bullshit. You probably shouldn't do it. They ignored him. They went on their camera and cried about it. They bring him here, okay? Shit goes down. Their channel explodes. They buy 2 Range Rovers, a BMW or Mercedes, one of the two, a big giant ass effing house. They're coming up 700, 800,000 followers. James starts a detailing channel. Bump just copies Detail Geek, starts making bank. These people make millions of dollars off this kid. It's discovered in one of their videos. They duct taped his thumb because they didn't want him sucking his thumb. Even though in other videos they let their other kids suck their thumb. Not only did they duct tape his thumb, asshole, they put a little tiny doll hand on it to laugh at him. Okay, is that cool with you? Are you cool with that? Then you know what they did. Obviously, they rehomed him without telling anybody. They didn't tell their fans who came for H. Their whole fan base, the majority of their fan base was built off the back of H. The majority of their money came in because of their white savior complex where they brought someone in to help them and everybody was like, you're amazing. If you watch their content, it's shit. It's absolutely shit. It's so fake and utterly contrived. Her voice is fake. Everything she does is fake. It's all fake. And that's why I break it down and I will continue to do so. Okay? Then they rehome this kid. Don't tell anybody. That's not enough though. Let's go back a little bit. She is on a video saying, I am not paying for the expensive therapies with this kid. They want like $500. Oh, no. I'm going to pay for the cheaper one while she's wearing a $5,000 Cartier bracelet. They buy cars and all the shit off the back of this kid, but they're not going to give him the best therapies. His room is bare. Okay? They put him to bed early so they can hang with their bio kids. Look, I get it. The kid probably has issues. He's probably screaming. He's doing all the things. He's probably making their life miserable, but you chose it. They chose this path. They did it and they made a lot of money on it. Third, most of the time he was spent with his helpers. He wasn't even with them. They didn't create a bond. You could tell by looking at H, he did not like Micah. He bonded to James, but James did not bond to him. James didn't like him at all. Just want you to go N-Bird. Just go do your own research. Watch the videos, how they interact with H, and you come back and tell me that's okay. Okay? Just watch. Also, I'd like to point out, you're not a parent. And so when you have a kid, come back and talk to me too. All right? Then they rehome him. Don't tell anybody. Go to Bali for a month. You know how expensive it is to go to Bali? Because they needed to get away and refresh their spirits. They went to Bali after getting rid of the kid who made them all the money, who made them the money that they could afford that trip to Bali. Okay? Didn't tell their fans. Deleted comments galore until they actually had to come out. Their management company forced them, and I have an interview, or I had a call with someone very close to them. They weren't going to do anything. Their management company forced them to do it. They weren't going to say a word. They were just going to go on like nothing happened. Then shit hit the fan. then all this happened, and I didn't expect it at all. I came on as a concerned father of adopted kids who does a dad podcast and thought, I'm going to cover this from the perspective of a father and how shitty this is. And then here we are now with everybody throwing me hate because of where this has led to. I might even deserve some of it. But there's a little cliff note, high-level overview of the assholes that these people are, and that they deserve every bit of vitriol that comes out of my mouth to them. That guy makes hundreds of thousands of dollars on a platform that H built for him. They built their shitty peanut butter crumbly kingdom off the back of an autistic kid from China. And when they found out that he wasn't as bad as they thought, that he was going to be nonverbal and probably had to live with them for the rest of their life, they rehomed him because it wasn't going to be good for their channel. And they were going to go adopt another one. And then she came on Facebook and asked people, and we have screenshots of it. What is a problem or a mental illness or whatever with a kid that's easy to handle? That's like, basically she wanted a damaged puppy that was like easy to handle because they were going to do this again. Could you imagine? That's why I'm here. And that's why this video you're doing is a piece of shit, because you didn't do any research.
Josh is going about trying to bring justice to these people is very childish and harass.
Don't care. If it takes being childish to grow my channel to the level where I have a voice, I'm gonna do it, and I'm not gonna stop doing it. It's gonna keep going on because they deserve again, I'm gonna say this again. They deserve it. They deserve every bit of hate that they have coming their way. If anybody in this world deserves it, it's this couple right here. So what he's doing is he's kind of leaning on their side like, he's being a child about it. So you tell me what I should do, buddy. Let's see what, again, there's clearly people tuning into what I have to say about this. Clearly. So either they're coming in to hear me, to hate me, which I don't think so, or they're coming in because they're concerned like me and they want to see them brought down. That's why they're here. So yeah, I can get childish and I can get petty and I can get rude and I can name call and do all the things you guys want to call me, and I'm not going to stop. Even if I have to do it on this channel 100% of the time. It's not going to stop. Not at all.
And not the way to do it.
All right. Let's go, haircut. His next sentence should be like, okay, here, let me give you some suggestions on how you should do it. Okay? That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear next. Let's hear what he has to say, though.
He has posted over 55 videos of the Stoffers in the last 159 days. That is one video every 3 days on average, which is borderline harassment if you ask me.
I didn't ask you.
Especially because he's trying to deplatform them, he's making fun of the couple, he makes countless parody videos painting them in a negative light. He doesn't just call them out for exploiting their children, but he uses their names as clickbait. And when you think about it, he is exploiting the family who's exploiting the kids. Like, he's just kind of doing the same thing.
Yeah. Could this guy do any research at all? Did you watch any of my videos, asshole? Yep. I do this in spite of them. I literally say that a million times. I do this to spite them, in spite of them. James has even called me out. He's like, you make video, you're making video off us. Yep, you deserve it, asshole. You deserve everything I'm throwing your way. If that means I get paid for it, and that's the karma that gets dealt out because my channel grows because of it, yep. I've never ever said I don't, and I do. And everybody's like, well, you're exploiting the kids. Nope, sorry, not exploiting the kids at all. I'm exploiting these assholes who did this, and that's the way this works. Sorry.
Exploiting this family vlogging channel for his own views. And going off of Camilla's video, Camelia,
he doesn't even know this name.
Apologize if I butcher your name, I'm really bad at pronunciations, but I think you did a fantastic job. Josh criticizes, borderline stalks, and harasses the Stoffer family under the guise of commentary.
Isn't that what these guys just said? We're commentary.
Compares him to a Micah Stoffer stan, and no, we're not talking about the guy in the Eminem video who drove himself off a bridge. We're talking about a stalker fan.
I kind of called him a Micah Stoffer stan. What is a stan, I hear you ask? Well,
no, nobody asked.
It's a combination of the word stalker and fan, but Cam, he is not over obsessed with them. But Cam, he does not follow them around. First of all, he has made over 50, actually over 60 videos, I think, on the Stoffers alone, okay? Josh has gone on several times, repeatedly, in James Stoffer's comment sections, talking to people, telling them to just, like, cancel James.
Josh.
Yep. Okay. What's the problem with that? Have I been like not clear about my mission here? It's just like the stupidest thing. Yep, that's literally my main mission here. Josh's main mission is to do the thing he said he's gonna do. Yeah, hard-hitting, very hard-hitting commentary. Thanks, Cam.
I believe the Stoffers went too far with And I
Don't say his name, Dick.
wholeheartedly agree. Using that kid for views and then rehoming him was completely despicable and awful, and I do not agree with it or support it at all. But
and he's got the little, I hate what they did to him, but, here we go.
I do not agree with the harassment that Josh has been doing himself.
I'm sorry you feel that way, dude, but you're not my real dad, and I'll do what I want.
He criticizes her for calling everyday activities life hacks.
I hope he watched it, because please tell me you watched it, dude. Yes, putting vinegar on your kid's socks to clean your kitchen floor is the dumbest life hack I've ever heard in my entire life. Also, half of her hacks are just giving her kids candy and then putting water bottles in the fridge. They're dumb, they're stupid. I'm sorry. You can't argue this. I would love to hear what he has to say about this.
While Josh uses their everyday activities for his views and clickbait,
He is obsessed with them. He's absolutely obsessed with them. Not only has he made over 50 videos or 60 videos about them, like I mentioned before, but also he talks about their every move. Micah buys presents for Christmas. Micah pees. Micah bakes. Micah whatever. Like, they...
But remember that video? She had a cup of piss on her counter, like, and then she did it like more than once. Okay, this is where she prepares her kids' food. I'm sorry, that's funny. The fact that these people can't laugh, it hurts me it hurts me down here. Like, just, you can laugh. You know you want to. You know what? These people are watching my parodies and they're laughing their ass off, but they had to come out and be like, oh, I can't believe I have to take this guy down because that shit was funny, and you know it was funny. Don't even front.
These are not headlines. This is not journalistic. This is not comic.
I'm not a journalist, asshole.
These are just day-to-day.
Why do people always be like, they use this argument like, he's not a journalist? I never said I was a journalist. I'm literally just a dad with an opinion. That's what I am on this channel. I have a podcast. If she's a journalist, I would love to see her. Apparently she does documentary films. I would love to see her credentials because her journalism is shit.
Activities, and Josh is really making them headlines because of the fact that he gets views when he puts their name in the title and because he's obsessed with them.
It's crazy. They're like, Josh is growing his channel by doing the things to grow his channel. And that's just, yeah, that's what are we doing on YouTube, everybody? What are we doing here? If I don't grow, my voice is small. If I grow, my voice is big. That's just how this works. And because I grew into a certain level, all of a sudden I started seeing the problematic stuff. And then I'm at a level of like 45,000 subscribers talking about the analytics. That's a big, hard conversation. That was important. Sorry, that's important. How I got there might not have been the best in your opinion, whatever, in a lot of people's opinions, but I got there. And so people liked, and I did a poll, and I said, do you guys want me to continue as is, or do you want me to like be more polite and do all this stuff? Overwhelmingly, 98% of people were like, continue as is. And so if that's what people want to come to my channel for, and that's how I get this message out, that's what I'm going to do. You've got to take into consideration your analytics, your fan base, everybody who wants what you're going to bring. And you might lose 10, 15, 100 people, but you're going to gain 5,000. And if that's how I get a bigger voice, so be it. That's all I can't please everybody. I'm sorry.
Strategy for how he operates is he hides behind the shield of advocating for children, but criticizes everything about the Stoffers.
Yeah, because everything about the Stoffers was built on H. This guy sucks. You're not... Sorry, haircut. You're not good at this.
Their cooking. I know Micah had a cookbook and he criticizes that.
No, I didn't criticize a cookbook. But thanks for trying. I criticized her for frying lettuce, asshole.
Her life hacks, just their day-to-day
Yeah, you said that.
activities. The car detailing channel that James, the husband, has. Josh, once again, made his own parody version of a car detailing channel, which I don't really understand how that's edifying commentary.
I'm not here to be edifying. What do these people think I am? Like Mr. Rogers of the commentary world? I'm here to shut your shit down. I'm going to be problematic to a lot of people. I'm going to be petty, okay? I'm going to say things that are outlandish and crazy and funny and big and bold because that's what I'm not here to friggin' be a peacemaker, okay? I'm not gonna be like, hey, family vloggers, what you're doing is wrong. Could you just not? Thanks. Peace.
Of the exploitation of children. He attacks them personally and their appearance, which in my opinion is not justified when you're
Those pictures are funny though.
making commentary.
I'm not looking at the big head. I'm not attacking their appearance. These women are beautiful. They're gorgeous. And that's why they're so as big as they are. But he clearly doesn't know why I do the big head, tiny hand pictures because it's so funny. I give them giant heads because that's where they are. Their egos are huge and their hands are tiny because they don't give anything to anybody. They just take. It's my artistic expression, and you're on Creepshow's channel. Creepshow's all about artistic expression. Don't hate on my art. That's That's artophobic.
It's the wrong way to go about criticizing someone. You can criticize what
Don't tell me what to do, child.
people do, you can criticize what people say, but as soon as you just start saying, oh, you're ugly, you
He just said you can criticize what people do, what they say, but...
look funny, like, that's mean. You don't do that. That'll hurt someone's feelings.
Oh, man. Shit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Micah, that I hurt your feelings. I'm really sorry. Dude, get a grip, man. This is the real world we live in. When someone does something as heinous as the Stoffers did, you don't get to be... They don't get to have people be nice to them. I'm sorry. That is not how this works. And plus, I'm not the only one who made videos about the Stoffers. He's talking about I'm the only one. There were hundreds of commentators who came out in like Tom Harlock, who's amazing, by the way, who just shredded them to pieces. Sloan did it. Without a Crystal Ball did it. And I know how much they feel about her. Maybe that's why they're coming at me, because Without a Crystal Ball also covered it. But like hundreds of commentators covered this, not just me. And a lot of them did it in way more scathing ways than I did it.
He started his channel by doing movie reviews, his
Nope.
podcast, he did parodies, comedic things, clickbait, lotto scratch-off ticket.
There's no clickbait in my titles. No clickbait, unless... I would love to see the clickbait titles that he's talking about. The lotto scratch-offs is not clickbait. We bought $150 worth of scratch tickets. That was what we did. That's the title of the video. I hate that this guy doesn't do his research.
Until he made a video on Micah Stoffer and James,
Now he got the name right. That's weird.
which absolutely blew up and got 87,000 views. And then his next video was also on the Stoffers, getting almost 500,000 views. The next video again on the Stoffers, getting 70,000 views. The video right after that, also 175,000 views on the Stoffers. He finds his niche right away.
Are you mad at me because I found a niche or something? You mad? You mad, bro?
Talk about the Stoffers, I can get these views. He sees this little exploit that he can do on the Stoffers, and
It sounds... Look, I hate using this argument, but it sounds like they're jealous of my growth because I found something that people want to talk about. Look, I covered from the perspective of dad. People were connecting to my righteous anger, and I'm like, okay, this is what you want. I'm gonna do this, and then it exploded my platform for other things. Yeah, I definitely use them, and you guys know I have, and I'm not gonna be silent about that. I absolutely used Mike and James Stoffer, and they deserved it.
he milks it for all it has, doing again and almost 60 videos in the past 6 months, which is absolutely asinine. I don't know if asinine's the right word, but
Can be the right word, sure. Yeah, if you want to use it.
it's a little ridiculous. And again, he
Thanks, Without a Crystal Ball hater. These guys are such hypocrites.
tried some other content here and there, but the Stoffer videos keep going big, and he keeps making them. I don't know why I did the snap. Let's just not talk about it.
Yeah, we shouldn't talk about that, dude. This guy sounds like he's... I don't want to make fun of him too much, but it's the teddy bears for me.
Again, he goes on to make all these videos on the Stoffers in the last 6 months. Meanwhile, the Stoffers have been inactive.
What? Oh! I think you forgot about the Stoffer Garage, the one with 1 million subscribers. Did you forget about those guys? You forgot about that side? Yeah. James Stoffer's married to Micah. They live in the same house, you know? It's still the Stoffers, dumbass.
At least on their family vlog channel for the past 6 months. I know
Yeah, because I keep talking about it. I know for a fact Micah was getting pregnant to come back because Bits of Bish and Tiffany Beeston, all these women are getting, with the Wife's Life, everybody's getting pregnant. It's like the pregnant season. Every effing influencer right now is pregnant. It's crazy how fertile Instagram influencers are. It's crazy. Micah was coming back, and then I continued to do videos, and then I called her out about coming back for being pregnant, and shit hit the fan. I know for a fact she was going to come back, and I'm not going to stop. And if she does come back, damn right I'm going to use her video, and I'm going to be like, I hope my videos go higher than hers. I hope she comes back. I can't wait to ratio her even more. She's still there. And you know what? She still has H content on her channel. She still makes money off her channel, residual income, off all that shit. And she has not removed it all. She's removed only the problematic ones that make her look bad. This guy doesn't do any research.
that James is still doing his car detailing stuff. He exploits the Stoffers like they exploit their kids. And it isn't just criticism on the exploitation of the children. Again, it's the parodies, the clickbait, the low-level mockery, and it's just not the way to go about positive change.
I don't tell people my names unless you're...
I got to point this out, though, this video. I honestly swear to God, I did not wear that shirt on purpose. It just happened. It was amazing.
My bestest best friend, or like my mother.
So basically she doesn't tell anybody because she has no friends, right?
This is early days. Look at the back wall compared to this one.
I'm Josh. Today I'm going to give you some baby names I love, but
Oh,
will
because of the parody. Yes, okay.
never use. Nobody should use them, okay? They're
Come on, this is funny, guys. Have you read the comments? Even my wife laughed, and my wife doesn't laugh at any of my shit. This was funny. Tiffany is a good name.
so dumb.
And one thing that I wanted to know, if the Stoffers have been inactive on their socials for 6 months, why is he still going after them? Why?
And this is one of the things he got ratioed for pretty hard in Creepshow's comments, is because when you forget about a scandal, they come back. Ingham's, which I'm going to be covering soon. Nia and Sam, going to be covering soon. Their scandals get forgotten and they come back like nothing happened because the new fans don't know. I'm never, ever going to stop. Sorry, haircut. It's always going to keep going. I'm never going to stop until James is done, until he's off the platform. If they want to come out and say we're done, I will remove every video, and I've said that multiple times. I will remove every single video if James takes his stuff off. If they take their shit off YouTube, I will take everything about them off too. I've said it a million times.
He going after the big family vloggers that are still doing this today.
You mean like the Ace family, like Bits of Bish, Tiffany Beeston, the Weiss Life? You're talking about other big fans? Yeah, I've done some videos on them too. Did he not even look? The issue was they were only looking for what they needed to be like, okay, we got to find out how crazy this guy is. So let's just find the things that help our narrative and skip the other 100 videos he did, or 200 videos I've done on other things. Specifically, the Ace family, 8 passengers, Weiss Life, okay? I've done things on Bits of Bish, Tiffany Beeston. I've done videos on a lot of them. And he's just showing right here how little clue he has.
Seems very obsessed with the Stoffers, and I don't know why.
You do know why, asshole.
He's made quite a few videos on 8 Passengers, Bree, and It's Our Life. It's
Our Life, Ace Family. Yeah, these are pretty big channels. Pretty big.
insane because if you look at photos of all these moms, he clearly has a type. I don't know what his big plan is, maybe to win them over through deplatforming them. Joke alert. I also did some digging on his channel and I cross-checked the list of top 10 family vloggers, which the Stoffers were not even close to being on the list. And
this is the dumbest thing he says in this whole video. This is just the stupidest thing he ever says because it just makes him look so stupid and doesn't do any research. This whole platform, this whole thing I'm standing on right now is because of Micah and what she did. Because I'm an adopted dad and I came out in explosive hatred towards what they did to this kid. How is he missing that? How dumb do you have to be to miss that? This guy does not play sports.
he has only done videos on the Ace family, and I couldn't find anyone else from the list in his videos. So it makes you wonder why he's not, like,
Did he really miss the Ace Family video, dude? Okay.
going after the head and trying to get to the root of the problem. While they might be guilty of the same things, they're smaller channels. And to me, it would make more sense to go for the big fish to try and get real change to happen, especially on YouTube. If YouTube lost the Stoffers, they wouldn't really care. I really don't think YouTube cares about creators who are less than at least 2 million subscribers.
That's a lie. YouTube does care. They make them a lot of money. And again, I did do a video. But hear me out. YouTube, he's just about to make the point. He's like, I don't think YouTube really cares about anything less than 2 million. They care about over 2 million. Yeah, the Ace family has 19 million. You think just coming at them is not going to just deplatform me? He just ruined his own argument. What an asshole.
Again, 8 Passengers, Bree show up a few times. The Ace family shows up once. Meanwhile,
Thank God. Why didn't you say that before?
there are over 50 videos on the Stoffers.
You said it. You said it, man.
And I don't understand it. If you want
I told you.
to solve the problem, go for the head, not the pinky toe. I kind of admire Shannon because these videos
No. Some of the most important movements started the smallest things. Okay? And unfortunately for Micah, it started with her. I didn't just start this to be like, oh, eventually I'm going to take down all family vloggers. I didn't even know this problem existed until I found the frickin' analytics. Not even a little bit. So I did not expect to be sitting in this chair doing a video like this.
are just, you know, a little gossip sesh, a little rant, get stuff out in the open, start a conversation. Again, what these family vloggers are doing is not good, but I think what Josh is doing also is not good, harassing these creators. And
I love how, like, it's always like, you know what these people are doing? And he talks about that for like 14 seconds in this whole entire, I don't know, 15-minute video. And it's all about how much they hate what I'm doing instead. They're like, I don't like what he's doing, but.
and trying to deplatform people like this, there are much better ways to go about doing so.
I'd love to hear some. Please tell me, Haircut. What do you think I should do? Go for the head? Oh, but you just said YouTube cares about their 19 million subscriber channel. Yeah, they do. They also care about their 500,000 channels. I'm definitely going to be not on this platform very long. YouTube cares about all their influencers make the money, not guys like me or you.
That's pretty much all I have for this video. I'm sorry if it was abysmal.
It was definitely terrible, man. JV. Keep working though, bro. Keep working. Maybe you'll get there.
Attack me in this comment section or on my own channel. Feel free to berate me with hate comments. I would greatly appreciate it.
And they do appreciate it. So I always tell you guys, if you hate what I have to say, if you hate what they have to say, going in their channels and leaving thumbs down and negative comments, they love it. It helps them. It helps me when you leave a thumbs down. It helps me when you comment hate. It helps us. If you truly hate something that I'm doing, don't watch it. That is how you get back at us. You just don't watch it. He's so right here. And he laughs at it. He loves it.
And now, I do my own outro because Shannon's not here and she can't tell me not to. If you like this video, leave a like. If you dislike this video, leave a dislike. Leave a comment. I'll read them. Yes, I will read the comments on Shannon's channel. And
I would love to be a fly on the wall with this guy reading these comments. Because it gave me life. I was honestly ready to quit when I saw that Creepshow did a video on me because she's got a huge channel. I'm like, I'm done. And then I started reading the comments and it was just like new life for me. I would have loved to have been a fly on the wall with this guy reading those comments. And I want to just say, I appreciate those who did stand up for me. I really, really do. I can't, and a lot of you even hate me and still were like, nah, this ain't it. And look, you can hate me and I won't hate you for hating me because I know that what I do is not always right. But at least you know the mission. At least thank God I've been clear enough on the mission. Even my haters are like, nah, dude, this isn't it.
respond to as many as I can. And if you like
He responded to like 4.
this video enough, be sure to subscribe to Creepshow Art. She's doing wonderful things out there. If you
You have a Nest tea blanket? That's weird.
want to check out my channel, it's pretty lame and I'm not that funny. It is.
Understatement of the century.
And Bird. But yeah, subscribe to Shannon. Show her some love. Wish her happy healing from her surgery. And just pray that she never breaks a tooth on soup again.
Well, okay. Thank God that's over. So there you have it. Okay, so I definitely wanted to uncover that video and break it down. And I did it on Rumble over here because, again, I cannot risk another strike. And if I gave anybody the opportunity to strike me, you know they will, and they'll be like, well, he struck YouTuber headlines, so yay, we win. So I'm not going to allow them to strike me. So all of my videos I'm going to do about this until I get my strikes removed are going to be on Rumble over here. I'm going to grow this side of this channel, and hopefully I'm going to grow this on this platform. You know, Rumble, you don't make any money, but at the same time, my mission is clear. I don't really care. Right? If you want to support me, you can head over to my Ko-Fi and buy me a coffee. That's one way you can support me while I'm on Rumble doing these videos. And I will continue to do Micah videos. Everybody. But I will, from this point forward, I'm listening to my haters and my followers and everybody else. I'm listening. And even the people that follow me, like, the Micah stuff's getting a little bit old. But I still have like hundreds and hundreds and thousands of people who love that stuff. And it's what brings people here. So I'm going to continue to do it. But I will always preface the video before I do it with like, hey guys, if that's not the part of me you like, don't watch this one. And I would never ever hate you for not watching that stuff. But I will always continue to cover the other stuff on the other channel. Always, always, always. This video was bullshit. And I hate the fact that Creepshow tried to be like, yeah, it's not me. Sorry, Creepshow. Sorry. Like, I reached out to you in respect because you're a bigger channel and that's kind of how this works. And I didn't think that even with the Camellia on there, that you guys said anything really that bad about me. You might have agreed with her about her hate for me, and that's fine. And that's why I reached out to you and said, hey, just so you're aware, what she's saying is kind of wrong, and I'd love to give you the truth because I know that you fight against child exploitation. Creepshow's got a few videos on her channel about 8 passengers and other people. She's actually got some stuff. And I thought that she was against child exploitation, and I still do believe that. But at the same time, if my main platform here is to rid the world of child exploitation, or YouTube at least, I mean, take that into consideration a little bit, okay? Yeah, I might not be the best person for this whole thing, and I actually didn't mean to be. And maybe I'm not the smartest guy in the world, and maybe my comedy is not comedy to you, or whatever it is, but the conversation's happening. I definitely got on your radar, okay? I'm definitely on the radar of like Social Book and YouTube and all these big channels. People are taking their kids off their channels. I'm definitely doing something, so inadvertently, I guess, but at the same time, people are coming for a reason. So you might not like it, but I reached out to you in respect as another creator to be like, hey, I'm also an artist, and I think that you're cool, and I think that we can have a great conversation because you seem smart to me. And then she just leaked my shit to Camellia, which I'm going to cover on the next video right after this one. So, yeah, that was very adult of you, Creepshow. Very, very high school of you to do that. But now you get a taste of what it's like to be behind one of my videos. And so, you know what? I get to be a little bit upset and I was gonna shut my shit down. I really was. You guys were this close to shutting me down. Like, you were this close to shutting me down. And I was like, I'm gonna throw it in. I don't need this shit. This isn't my job. I have a fucking job. Okay, I have a family. If people want to throw hate at me online for perceived, you're not doing it right, f off. Okay, I don't need to be on this platform. And I was ready to walk away until I saw the comments and support. Even from haters. Read the room, Creepshow. Read the room. And then you took yourself off Twitter because I'm not sure because I called you out, but I put a tweet out right here. You can see about her, like, I don't, you know, here, I'll read it to you. Private conversations stay private until you decide to lie about them publicly. If you don't want someone to drop DMs, don't lie about the conversation that we had to make other person look crazy. So she's definitely a big giant ass hypocrite, but that's just the way it is. That's how this internet game works. Creepshow has a lot of great fans and followers and people, but if you read the comments in that video, even people who hate me were like, nah, you suck for this one. And I know she read them all, and it definitely hurt her. And you know what? She's probably going to double down, and that's fine. Camellia doubled down. People are going to double down. That's just how this is going to go, and that's okay. I don't think any movement is going to be without its haters. And I say haters loosely because I hate using that term. I don't think that they hate me. I think that they do honestly believe that my platform is doing the right thing. They just don't like how I'm going about it, and that's fine. But you're not my real dad, and I can do whatever I please because I'm an adult. So, for the time being that I'm on this YouTube platform, and I know it's going to be very short-lived because I know people are coming after me hard. That's fine. I'm here on Rumble. Let's build it over here. Make a subscription. Come on over to Rumble because they don't shut shit down for no reason at all. They don't protect just everybody. They protect everybody in their platform. I kind of like that about Rumble. And I'm going to be bringing these videos over to Instagram, doing them on there as well. So mean girls, you're mean. And you're not funny. I'm sad that you can't laugh at jokes. But thanks for doing the video. Thanks for bringing more people to my channel. I appreciate it. And inadvertently, you know, you did come after me and hate, and that's fine. But you did bring more people to the conversation, which I do appreciate. I guess I can thank you for that. And even if it's not me that takes over this platform after this, it's cool. You brought people to the conversation. And so I do have to thank you for that. Thanks for covering it. And N-Bird, man, keep working, bro. Try to have a laugh once in a while because it'll make you feel better. I promise. Guys, you're amazing. I hope you have an incredible day. This is definitely a fight that has shifted the way I want to do things. It has kept me up at night. This hate that I get from people and all these bad comments and all this stuff, it does. I do listen to everybody. I don't listen to stupid ass people with their dumb shit comments, but I do listen to people that do comment thoughtfully as an adult, and I do listen to that stuff, and I really appreciate you doing that, okay? And so if you want to come at me with an adult conversation, I will respond with an adult conversation. I always will. But if you come at me with like, and then you go into all these other platforms to like, did Josh do this? And blah, like you're just trying to drama bait me. Maybe that's where you get your happiness, and I shouldn't judge you for your happiness, but that's weird. Just so you know. A lot of people know that that's weird, right? Okay, anyway. For those of you who do follow me and who do appreciate what I'm doing here, I appreciate you, and this is what we're doing here. So keep spreading the word, keep talking about it, and keep bringing people over to here if you want, and I will continue to go on YouTube until they kick me off, which will be quite soon, I do believe, and I will be covering some crazy shit soon. So, you are amazing, and you are valuable, and in this fight, you are valuable too. So I really appreciate you, and man, you look good in those jeans. Your hair looks good, your eyebrows are on point, everything looks great. You are valuable, and don't let the storms of life let you forget it, okay? So I will see you next time.